Hey everybody, Steve Ritter. So I'm going to try something new now. I was watching some old videos of Mom's and um, saw that she had made some smoothies. That she was on a smoothie kick for a long time, and that's the reason I think that Mom and Bucky had done so well for so long because they were eating good. Um, they certainly said it, they helped them feel better. So I want to take advantage of the time I'm here to try to eat a little better and try to do a little better. So I'm going to make some smoothie. I'm going to make a smoothie for dinner tonight. Uh, since I've been here, I've lost about 15 pounds. Uh, Probably getting back down to what I was before Corona. But anyway, I found a great recipe that I wanted to try, and in one of these corners here, um, you're gonna see the link to an apple banana smoothie. So I'm gonna try that. So it's pretty simple: apples, bananas, peanut butter, and Mom used almond milk. I'm gonna try a little different because I'm here in the Middle East in Abu Dhabi. I'm gonna try this uh, Laban, which is basically just Middle Eastern buttermilk. I've tried some before. Another video that the link here where I was trying some camel milk and I tried some of this Laban here with some flavors in it like strawberry or whatever, which is very tasty. This is this is just plain old Laban here, um, which it does taste like buttermilk, and it's healthy. It's pretty low fat and it's pretty tasty. It's fermented. It's like kefir. Um, it's similar things, different, but it's probiotic. I'm gonna have that with some with the banana, with the apple. Some of you probably wondering what in the world, where have you been? It's been a while since I posted a video, so I'm gonna make this. I'll pour myself a tall frosty glass of smoothie, and then we'll sit down and have a little talk. How about that? Does that sound good? Good. So, like I said, you probably wonder where I've been, or well, no, I wasn't goofing off. I was working, so which we'll talk about in a second here. So I got my handy dandy Ronco. Well, it's not Ronco, it's Kenwood, but I don't know if it's going to get the job done or not. I think Mom used a what's the used a super duper blender, and this is we'll see how this goes. Two bananas and I peeled two apples there. So just regular old Chiquita bananas that I found in the grocery store. They weren't frozen or anything else like Mom used. And this just regular banana, and then this is a Fuji apple. Mom used a golden and a red apple or something, but I like Fuji's. They're a little sweeter. And then I've got some peanut butter, some Jif creamy peanut butter I was able to find. So about 4 tablespoons of that. So the directions, it's not hard. The directions, you put everything in here, turn the blender on. But the ingredients, what goes in this smoothie is down below. And on the way down there, you know what? Hit the thumbs up for me if you would, and subscribe if you haven't. Be glad to have you. Mom had about 1,400 videos, and I'm on my way towards 100, I think now. That many? Is it that many? It's a lot. Um, but I've been doing this now for a year now. Wow. Yeah, I've been making some videos now. I kind of took over Mom's channel so for a year now. So all this goes in the blender. Hopefully it'll blend. I'm gonna use the wonders of my software technology to cover up the sound of the blender while it's mixing. But you can see. Watch real closely if you see anything fly around. 4 tablespoons. I don't have a measuring spoon. Some of you have offered to send me some. I appreciate that. You don't have to do that. So about 4. I'm gonna have to just kind of eyeball it, just like Mom did. So that looks like about 4. I like peanut butter, so if I put a little more than 4 tablespoons, that's all right. Peanut butter and banana. Sometimes I'll just eat that. I like eat that. So. Sometimes I'll just eat. I'll take a jar of peanut butter, and I'll get a banana and just take a spoon and put a little bit on there and eat some of the banana. Man, that's good. chocolate and peanut butter banana. It's even better. So about 2 cups of, you can use milk or Laban here. You can see this stuff's pretty thick. I just want to kind of put enough in there so it'll mix up good. I have a feeling this is going to be pretty thick. Laban's got a little bit of a tangy taste to it. I'm kind of wondering how this is going to turn out. We'll see. I'm drinking it. I'm committed. All right, so on it goes. That didn't take long. Guess I didn't need the super duper blender. I'm hoping this, well, even if there's big chunks in there, I'll drink it, but it don't look too pretty. I mean, it looks banana-y. Is that a word? Well, it is now. All right. So, still got peanut butter on my finger. All right. A moment of truth. Try this out, see how it is. Apple, banana, apple and banana and peanut butter, and I'm just gonna call it buttermilk, but Laban. Here, let's see. Oh yeah, that looks good. So this is my dinner tonight. So let's see how this is. That's good. Well, the banana really kind of takes it over. Banana, get a little bit of the sweetness with the apple in it. That's good. You see, I got this big jug. I'm happy because I was wondering what I was going to do with all this. I guess I could make some biscuits. That would be good with that. Biscuits with that. I was a little worried about being able to find buttermilk over here, but there you go. I'm going to pour myself a glass and let's go have a chat. How about that? I'll probably have to get a couple more. All I got's these little tiny glasses. I mean, I want like a, you know, those big IKEA glasses that, you know, that you get in IKEA, that the big, you know, you get a serious glass of tea with those, and this will have to do. I'm probably gonna go with about 3 glasses of this for dinner. So anyway, yeah. So I've been pretty busy the last the last 3 weeks really. So I haven't really been able to post much at work because we started a new airdrop class. So this is the first time in the UAE. Normally, they've been flying the C-17 now since probably 2012 or 13, and what they would do is they would send their pilots for training in the U.S. and they would go to where the U.S. pilots go. They go to Altus for training, and they do all their training there. They would do simulator that we have to do quarterly. Every quarter we have to do 3 days of 2 to 3 days of simulator training, emergency procedures and things like that. So they would send all their guys to the States. So the Emiratis, as part of the C-17 deal, bought a simulator, and that's what I'm here for in the UAE. So I'm a simulator instructor. I flew C-17s in the Air Force. I retired in 2014. I came over here for a year, and I'm back now. That was back in 2015. So I did some other things for a while, and then I came back, and I've been here since November. Excuse me. So, but they bought the simulator, and I'm one of the instructors, and it's actually it's not all U.S. It's me. I'm a U.S. guy. There's a Bulgarian and a guy, a Dutchman from the Netherlands, are instructors. Those guys flew C-17s in the international program in Hungary. Anyway, so we're the instructors. So we teach them here now, and starting in about 2014. The late 2014, they started doing initial training here. So instead of going to the United States to Altus, they would send their pilots, initial pilots. They go through initial training here, and so we've been doing that since then. But we've added some courses since then that we do here now, and now we've added airdrop. That was pretty much the last thing that they needed to be able to do here now. So really, they don't have to go back to Altus at all now, because we had not taught it before. So the last 3 weeks, me and Nikolai, the guy that cooked at his house, his wife Stefka, he and I have been working real hard putting that together, tweaking some things and getting the simulator to run right and everything else. So it's been busy. So I apologize, I haven't been checking in with y'all like I normally do. It's been a little busy. So I'm gonna have another drink. The banana and the peanut butter, man, that is good. I can taste the peanut butter in there. So the peanut butter gives it protein, and the Laban, of course, has got the protein from the milk, the cultured milk, and it's good for my stomach because it's probiotic. All right. So what? So all the airdrop. What is airdrop? I think if I can find a good cool video, I'll post it up here. So look up here for a link to show you what airdrop. Basically, we fly along, we come down low level or lower altitude, open the back of the plane, the doors in the back, there's a cargo door, and the ramp comes down, and then we drop the stuff out of the back on parachute. So everybody knows people. We drop people, obviously, paratroopers, but you can also drop equipment. So I've dropped a whole bunch of things in my time in the Air Force, Humvees and they drop boats, equipment, a lot of equipment, heavy equipment, also bundles, the container delivery system is what we call it, CDS. And we did a lot of that when I flew in Afghanistan. Did a lot of combat drops in 2010, and we would drop CDS. So the Army outpost out there, it was pretty dangerous to truck supplies out to them. So we'd fly over and drop it to them, and that's pretty cool. So I'll if I find a cool video, I'll link it up here. You click on that, see what that looks like. It's pretty cool when that goes out. But been busy doing that. Busy with of course, with work and all of that, and talking with the ravishing Mrs. Ritter and trying to work out when she's going to be able to come over here. So we're kind of watching the Corona requirements for travel and all that. We're watching that close. I just, so I'm hoping to get her out here in April. A lot of y'all have been asking about that. When's she coming out? So I think April now, toward the end of April, I think. My oldest boy has been, my wife's been talking with him a lot. He's going through some struggles right now. So I appreciate your prayers if you would. But he ships out on a deployment in April, and he'll be out at sea again until I think late July. I think anyway. So that's kind of the plan for her to come out. So anyway, that's kind of what's been going on lately. About time for me to. I think I'm going to try the smoothie thing for a while. Let me know what you think. I mean, if you like the smoothies, you like the smoothie and the talk, and hey, here's the latest. And I was thinking, just kind of chat like you're coming over for a visit. Hey, have a seat. Pour yourself a glass here. Cheers, tink. All right, got your smoothie glass. What else has been going on? How is the Corona over here? They've had a mask mandate here since the start of it all. So you have to wear a mask anytime you go out anywhere outside. They even say that, I mean, the regulations, like even if you're jogging, unless you just can't breathe, which, most people I see jogging don't even bother wearing a mask. But I loved, this beautiful time of the year here. It's nice warm evenings, comfortable, be great for walks. I used to love going for walks when I was here before, but I don't want to walk around and go for a walk wearing a mask. So I just go over to the gym and watch Netflix on my phone or something while I'm working out on the treadmill or something, I guess. But I sure miss walking around outside. But they have mask mandates here. You have to wear a mask everywhere except when you sit down to eat at a restaurant or whatever. You can take it off then, or if out at a night, whatever, out eating or drinking or whatever, you don't have to wear them. But it's funny because if I'm in the car by myself, I can take my mask off. But if I'm with somebody, then we both have to wear a mask. So it's some different rules here. They also, for me to be able to travel from Abu Dhabi, which is another emirate, to Dubai, which is a separate emirate, which is like a state, so it's like crossing state lines. You have to come back in Abu Dhabi. I have to show proof of a negative PCR test within the last 48 hours. So I haven't been back up to Dubai. It's just, I mean, guys do it, but it's 85 dirham, which is like 23 bucks a pop, to get a test. And I'm like, wow, I don't, there's nothing up in Dubai that I need to see that bad right now. I think I'm just kind of wait till things calm down before I start traveling around and showing you all over the UAE. There's some great places in the UAE I can't wait to take y'all along to see. And obviously I want to take the Ravishing Mrs. Ritter around to see. But anyway, so I'll have another drink. That gets better and better. I'm having guilt-free dinner tonight, so anyway, everything's going fine. What else? If there's anything else I can think of, yeah, we're watching. Get the news here. What's going on back there with you guys? And that thank God, it sounds like the corona numbers are going down rapidly. I'm hoping that with all the vaccines and everything else now that the life will get back to normal. I do get a little discouraged when I hear some of our national leaders talking about wearing masks and social distancing until Christmas. I'm shaking my head. I'm with all the vaccine, people getting vaccines with herd immunity. I mean, I heard some people talk about, we'll have herd immunity in April in the United States, and people just, if the numbers keep going down, I hope that they open things back up. I really do. It's hard to, at this point, it's hard to imagine us getting back to normal. Remembering what normal was like. I mean, I hope we get back to it soon, because it's, there's a point where you got to accept some risk. I think that's kind of my thought on things. You have to accept some level of risk that there's, life is deadly. That's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? But there's things out there that can reach out and get you. You got to be smart, and you got to make conscious decisions. And I think that we'll get to some point where if somebody makes a personal choice that they just, they can't risk it, then they should stay home. But to keep everybody locked down like that, it just doesn't make sense to me. I'm just not following the science there. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that. I don't like to get political on this channel or anything else, and I'm not getting political. I'm just trying to apply a little common sense. I wish there was more of that on both sides of the aisle. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's about all I can think of right now to talk about. I'm looking at some crock pot recipes and everything. I think I'm going to go with the smoothie thing for a while, and we'll kind of do smoothies in the chat. I'll try some different ones, and if you got some ideas for some good ones, I'm all ears. Just send them my way. Let's see if I can try some good smoothies. Not a big fan of kale. Maybe some stuff with like spinach or lettuce or something like that. But the Ravishing Mrs. Ritter had me doing some smoothies for a while there, and we were doing kale, and you got to put some blueberries, and you gotta get some acid in it, like orange juice, to kind of cut the bitterness of the kale. So yeah, I kind of like this banana, apple, peanut butter. I'm gonna call it buttermilk, Laban. So anyway, that's about all I got to talk about now. Appreciate you having a chat with me and sharing sharing the smoothie. And we'll see you next time. So Colonel signing off. See you next time.